TRNX. This was one of my alerts in the chat room today. I alerted at 14 cents right here. The reason why I alerted this stock was because of the news that came out around that time. I had a lot of different news. One of them was that it will not pursue a reverse split to maintain listing status, and also that they had a bunch of cash on hand to basically pay for the rest of their uh, production throughout the rest of this year. So those two, it's like the cherry on top of all news that could drop on a stock to pump it up in one day, you know. Um, so I indicated it at 14 cents. My entry level was actually, I didn't know, by this point it was already up roughly 40% on the day. So I wasn't too sure um, if it was going to hold, but I re-alerted when I noticed that it was consolidating the early morning highs. And that's usually a clear indication when it's consolidating up here, when it breaks out, that it can have another leg up right here. This was the consolidation. So it broke out right here, 14. Then it retraced to this level, which made it its new support. And you can see that right here where the wicks bounced off. And then it just gradually continued going up. And then it stayed in this area right here for roughly around an hour. See, from 11 ish, so like 11, or from right here, 10:44 to 11:49. So basically like an hour. So in this time frame, this is when I alerted that I was buying into this stock right around here, right here, on this last dip, before it broke out again. So after it had broken out, let's go, this key level, it did the same thing. It broke out just like it did here, and then it consolidated right here in this level. Zoom in just to show you. Oops. Bear with me. So yeah, it broke out 15 level, and then it consolidated all right here from roughly 12:30 until about what is this? I'd probably say about 1:30 ish. Yeah, like 1:30. So an hour and a half. No, 12:30 to 1:30. An hour. Yeah. But anyways, the same thing happened from the morning spike to the consolidation to this midday spike consolidation. Morning spike, consolidation, midday spike, consolidation. And then that was clear indicator that it was going to do the same thing into close, into the late afternoon. And this gave me clear indication that that it was going to break out again when it started creeping up around 1:30. So I added to my position in the 19 cents, and I'm actually still in this play because the same thing is happening. It happened once here, breakout consolidation, breakout consolidation, breakout consolidation into close. Um, when it when for me my let's look at this. So when I'm looking for an overnight play, I'm looking for a stock to be holding near its highs on the day and consolidating right up here at the top. Why? Because usually in this market, on stocks that are on their first green day, they usually gap up um, and run the next morning in this market with the right news. So that to me was my indication that okay, it's holding its highs. It bounced right here 3 times off this support level, and they have the news that broke today. So all of these indicators are lining up to give me confirmation that this is a good play to hold overnight. Um, so I will make another recap video tomorrow to show you um, what happens and when I do exit. Um, but it's the first green day as well. And yeah, so thanks, guys. I'll see you in the chat room, and I'll make my exit video on this. Hopefully, it makes sense. If not, just leave a comment on the video, and I could answer any questions that you may have about this setup, and we'll go from there. But thanks. Have a good night. Bye.